Hi, I'm Steve at the Carmichael Workshop, and today I'm going to make a pair of half-lap picture frames. The artwork that I'm framing is 12 by 12 inches square, so I want the openings in the picture frames to be a little bit smaller, about 11.5 inches square. Now I'm going to use some white oak boards that I milled from a log a couple of years ago. They're 7/8 of an inch thick, and I want the boards to be 1.5 inches wide. So to get my length, I add the 11.5 for the opening and then 1.5 for each side of the picture frame. So it comes out to 14.5 inches long. So the first thing I'm going to do is take these boards over to the table saw and cut them down into 14.5 inch long pieces that are 1.5 inches wide. Now I'm switching out my saw blade for the dado stack so I can cut the half laps. I'm using a straight edge and one of my side pieces to make sure the length of the half laps are going to be the same as the width of my side pieces. I'm going to use this piece of scrap to dial in the height of the blade, and I want it to cut through exactly half of the piece on each side. When you're making half-lap picture frames, you need to decide how you want the boards to overlap each other. One method is to cut the half-lap on the same face on each end of the board, and if you do that method, you're going to end up with two boards that overlap the other two boards on the sides. Another method is to alternate the face where you cut the half-laps. Cut one half-lap on this side, one half-lap on this side, and if you do that, you're going to end up with this board overlapping that board, this board overlapping that one, this one overlapping that one, and this one overlapping that one. It just gives it a different look. So I'm going to do this method where I cut the half laps alternating on each end. I'm going to use this scrap piece as a backer board to prevent tear out. Alright, I've got all of the half laps cut and I've got the frames laid out how I want them, so let's take a look. This white oak has some really cool spalting in it, so I arranged the boards to take advantage of that and show it off on the face of the picture frame. Here you can see how this board overlaps that one, this board overlaps the next one, and so on around the frame. So the next step is to glue it up, and these half lap joints have lots of face surface glue area, so they should be pretty strong. Oh, it is just too hot out here today. Now I'm just going to route the rabbit for the picture and the plexiglass. I'm going to square off these rounded corners with a sharp chisel. I like using hot glue to hold the backs of pictures on. If you ever want to change the picture, you just peel it off. But I don't think I've ever changed the picture in a picture frame. Well, here are the finished picture frames, and making these half-lap joints was really easy, and they're pretty strong too. Using that dado set made this project go by really quickly. There's lots of ways that you can make half-lap joints. You could even use a regular saw blade as long as it's got a flat bottom grind so you get a smooth surface. You would just need to make a lot of passes, and it just might take you a little longer. I like how the spray lacquer brings out the gold tint and the white oak along with the spalting. That's pretty cool. And when I was assembling these, I didn't really notice, but on one of them I got the half laps overlapping the next board in that direction, and the other one they overlap in that direction. So kind of a happy accident. We got a little symmetry there, which is always a good thing. If you like this project, please click the like button and leave a comment below to let me know what you think. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I'd like to welcome you and invite you to subscribe to my channel for more fun and easy woodworking projects like this one. Don't forget to visit my website at thecarmichaelworkshop.com, where you can subscribe to my newsletter. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.